Hello, beautiful blessed family. I just wanted to draw your attention to the what's been happening on the globe in the last, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years, or more so in the West, in relations to this ongoing talk about narcissism and narcissists. And then I want you to think about, if you are a believer, what the scripture says about the times that would happen, or things that would happen in the end of the age. Because it's just, in the world, there's this term called narcissism, and it refers to being narcissistic. And you may not be narcissistic, but you might have narcissistic tendencies and traits and all kinds of stuff. But on a spiritual level, when I first started this channel, the Lord started to reveal to me that there is something in Switzerland called CERN that would be unleashing, bless you, that would be unleashing demonic entities into the earth. And this is like the enemy loves to pretend, or likes to mimic God, right? He's a crafty mimicker. He always wanted to be God, right? And so he is trying to, like with Pharaoh and Moses, he's trying to exemplify his power on this earth. And one of the ways that he does it, the Lord has angels, guardian angels, angels that protect, angels that provide, angels that guide. And then the enemy has demons that they do the same kind of thing for him. And so what happens is, in the spiritual realm, so I'll just let you know before I even start, I hope you're all doing well. And I just want to let you know that I mentioned this before, that the channel has been demonetized, but it really doesn't mean anything, because somehow they fixed it so that with even 8,000 subscribers, I wasn't getting a check ever. There was never enough to accumulate anything. And now they found a way to make it so that this channel is no longer ad worthy. I can't have ads on it, which didn't make a difference, because anything that I did was supported by, in whatever God's will be done. So whatever means it was that I got something was through God's grace and mercy. So as I say that, what I'm saying to you right now is that the channel has been under great scrutiny, and they had picked apart videos I'd done years ago, and had stated that they had been medical misinformation. And they did that a few times. I had posted a few videos or clips of showing the emails I'd been getting, and then eventually what they did is they just completely decided that my channel isn't ad worthy. So this is where I'm at right now. Now, in relations to that, I wanted to draw your attention to the amount of people in this earth that are cruel. Even people in your homes, in your lives, family members, your bosses, the way that businesses handle employees, the way that family members handle each other. A lot of times, I've had a lot of people message me saying, and even comment under my videos saying, that their mother or their siblings or their children are narcissistic or have these qualities, have been cruel. And what I believe, what the Lord brought to my attention, is that the traits of people who are narcissistic are usually along the lines of witchcraft. They lie, they cheat, they manipulate, they're prideful, they're into material, they're very materialistic. And a lot of them, the ones that I know, are definitely into witchcraft. So knowingly into witchcraft. It seems that witchcraft is a known, it's common for someone to say they're a witch, and it's accepted. There's a day when someone would never ever say that they're into witchcraft, because they'd be ostracized. So we've completely made a left turn somewhere. And I wanted to just let you know that the Lord isn't sleeping. The Lord sees what's going on. And I wanted to also draw your attention to the celebrities that have, up until recently, been targeted. The last one right now is Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams is going through something right now. And someone had sent me a video about Wendy Williams, and at some past video show that she did, she had mentioned something about someone she shouldn't have, and she had been ruthless, to the shock of a lot of her viewers and to the chagrin of a lot of celebrities. A lot of people didn't like her because she called things as it was in her mind. Anyway, what someone had kind of unveiled is that because of some of the statements that she had made, that she may be targeted. She might have been targeted for what's happening to her right now. Now, right now, she's being diagnosed as having dementia, and she's on a downward spiral. Remember, she had no one that she trusted around her. Everyone that was around her was being paid. So if you are there because you're being paid, it's either someone else to offer them more money to sabotage her life. Like, I'm not. This is far-fetched. I don't know if this is true or not. But what I'm saying is that, like, people like Kanye West, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Mariah Carey, Britney Spears, who else? Whitney Houston, were people who were super talented, had a lot of gifts naturally. And I think when you're gifted in one way, oftentimes you're gifted in many ways, which means you're quite intelligent, etc., and then you're able to decode things. And when the enemy, through whatever means, finds out that you're able to just figure out that what is being presented to the community or to the populace is a false or a lie, they often want you shut up for whatever way, shape, or form. And there's even some talk that maybe even Kobe might also be a person that is that same way too. Was it Nipsey as well? So what this video is really to do is to highlight for you that even though you see this happening in the media with the uppers, the celebrities, this also happens to regular people. And I do believe the people who are chosen for this time, people who have a heart, people who've been through a lot, are quite intelligent people, and the Lord has directed a lot of them, if not all of them, to make a platform to share what their experiences have been and to highlight the lies or the things that have been happening on the globe in relations to medicine, in relations to people who are supposed to serve and protect, are not really necessarily doing their job. Hi, Bob. How are you? So this video is basically to highlight for you that right now there's a lot of people who have done unjust things, who the Lord is and is about to unveil what they've been doing behind the scenes to hurt His chosen, and just be basically to be corrupt and to be selfish and greedy. The Lord is just about to do that. So I want you to keep an eye out for that. He's been doing that. Celestial's channel has, like I said, I was saying to pray for her. Her channel has been targeted. There's a lot of things she can't say. You can see her demeanor is quite different than it has been in the past. She's very serious about what she's sharing. She's always been that way. But I know for sure she realizes that she's not free to share and say whatever she's saying. And thankfully, she's being guided audibly and through dreams to the Lord to stop or to take down certain videos. I was given kind of a warning about that as well, but my videos are all kind of like, I mentioned things, I didn't have them categorized the way she did, and so I really didn't know where to go in the past videos to take things down. So that's kind of where things went wrong for me. I could not possibly go through every video I made to take videos down that I had mentioned something to do with medicine or whatever medical situation, mismanagement that's been happening. And if I knew that was the case, and the Lord kind of did lead me to kind of start organizing my videos, but by that time I had said a lot of things, and they had okayed them at that time, but now they've gone back and decided that no, it's not okay. So for whatever reason. I also wanted to support you guys in relation to those of you who are chosen for this time, who are going through heartaches, and you're feeling like you don't fit. I think that's a good place to be. I think it's important to realize that the Lord, when He has a chosen few, you're going to feel like you don't fit. Noah and his family were a small group in the times of Noah, and when he was just directed to build the ark, people thought he was crazy. So I think you're in good company if that's you. Okay, I just want to share that with you, and to let you know that this is the phone that I'm using. I'm using a phone. I'm outside. If it's the quality, the sound is good and the video is good, then you'll see a lot more of me, because I really didn't have a phone that was able to carry a sound and to do good quality video. I think this might be it. So if this is a good quality video, please let me know in the comments, because in that way you'll see, like I said, a lot more of me. I'm going to be exploring TikTok as well, and doing videos actually on Instagram, and also some shorts. That way you'll hear a lot more of what I have to say. Good to see you too, Ezzy. And because the Lord has led me to understand that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I do have a testimony to share with you in relation to what the Lord revealed to me about what I was doing, where I was working, and who was behind the scenes in relation to why I was being abused in that situation. And I kept on getting messages about this could take my life. If I don't leave the situation, I could lose my life. And then I started to take it seriously, because the attacks that was happening against me were so unwarranted and so wrong, and very narcissistic. And so for I guess when like my daughters were saying to me, they're very independent, but they need me, and it would be terrible if they lost their mom and I'm so young. When the Lord started to reveal to me that I could lose my life, then I started to take it much more seriously. And so here I am. My focus, in spite of whatever this platform is doing, has to be to share what the Lord's led me to understand, and to share my testimony, because I do believe the Lord has led me to understand that you all who come here for either information, just to pry, or to listen, are going to learn a lot from what I have had to go through. It's obvious to me that people who are supposed to be in positions of authority to protect us have a new mandate. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, and are allowed and allowing others to do a lot of cruel and unwarranted things to people who don't deserve it. Okay. All right, I hope you're all doing well, like I said, and I pray that you are all blessed. And if you have any questions or comments, please do feel free. Again, Instagram is probably the best place to be, or under the comments, or email me. Amen. Yes, they are. 2024 to 2000. Well, Celestial got a comment that this is going to be our last good year. So after 2025 should be interesting. But the saddest part is that I can't tell anyone this that I know, because in their minds, who am I? When God calls you to something, usually you've been through a lot, so the people already recognize you having been through a lot. They see you as being, sometimes they see you as being like, who wants to be her? Look at all the things that she's gone through. So by that time, you already have a reputation among the people in your lives. Maybe you're the black sheep of your family. So all the things that the Lord's revealing to me, I'm getting much more reception from people who are not even in my community. Much people from all over the globe who are messaging me and saying that they can relate, they understand, to pray for them, etc., etc. People around me are like, a lot of them are so blessed, have great jobs, including my children. So what I share with them, they like, yeah, okay. And I've been saying this for years. So of course, now it's been like, for 15 years, Mom, you've been saying this. So it's kind of like disqualifies me as being credible. So yes, we are embarking on a few years after 2024 is over of pretty intense spiritual experiences for all of us. And I thank you for the likes. I don't know what that's going to do now, but the likes at least tells me that you're there. Okay, guys, I love you so very much. And for those of you who are going through something, if you want to leave a prayer request, I'll come in agreement with you. I do, like I said, I do have a testimony to share the things that have been happening to me, and the level of witchcraft and warfare that's been in my life has been extraordinary. I just didn't think it could get worse, but it just goes to show me that I'm so much stronger than I was if I could have got this level of warfare when I first came to know the Lord, I would have broken half. But I'm so much stronger, much more aware, and the Lord is so good. He's so good. One other thing I want to share is that I'm encountering, there's a theme of people who profess to be Christian and are into witchcraft. And I keep saying this because the Lord hasn't revealed to me what is going on with this. I'm so concerned that there's people out there professing and demanding that you believe that they're Christian, and their fruits are showing total opposite. And if anyone has any ideas or any revelation about this, please, I would love to understand this. I'm going to continue to pray about it to see if the Lord will reveal to me what this is about. But there are people who say God, God, God. They love the Lord. They pray hallelujah. Every aspect of their life is about God in relation to how they speak. but they're the meanest, cruelest people I've ever met. And they're into like black magic, white magic. I don't understand. And maybe the Lord just wants me to figure it out or go through experiences. But right now, I'm just in shock that people could actually, like, it's almost like they're mocking God. They're using God to get people to believe that they're Christian. And once you associate with them, you're opening up a gateway for them to do things in your life. I'm totally beside myself. Anyway, I love you all so very much. Remember, the Lord is with us. He'll never leave us nor forsake us. And believe me, by now, if you are a chosen one, your family and your friends and people around you know that you are chosen. All right, so be strong in the Lord and trust him through everything. You're not meant to be attacked or abused, okay? If that's been happening, remove yourself from those situations. Those people, the Lord will deal with them. All right, love you. Until next time, be blessed.